It's William here, the Bangkok voice coach, and if I move just a little bit to here, this looks like I'm wearing the most lovely hat. But I'm not really, that's just the building behind. So my goodness, what a day in Bangkok. Very hot indeed. This is a song written by Serge Lama in 1973. And it was then a big hit, not for him, but for Dalida in 1975. She was a tragic woman with the most magnificent hair and a great voice. She was a true star, but she lived this tragic life. But it was a big hit in 1990 for Lara Fabian, and she's sung it throughout her career and reinvents the song every time in a way that she can because she's just so magnificent. This is Forestella singing Je suis malade, the French song. Tricky enough for four boys to sing a song that is so personal to one narrative. I haven't watched this before, and I'm excited to watch it now. Here it goes. Oh, it starts with the accordion. Very French. A good idea. And it's raining in Paris. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? Straight away you're there. Oh, lovely tempo. And the boys always look so great and they always present themselves in such a dramatic fashion. The lighting, very professional. That's the traditional piano opening.
Je rêve plus, je ne filme plus, je n'écoute même plus d'histoire. Je suis seul sans toi, je suis le sans toi, comme une flamme.
Go Rim's French is always brilliant. Beautiful pronunciation.
C'est ce grand départ. Je n'ai plus de vie, elle se transforme en catégorie. Quand tu s'en vas, je suis malade, complètement malade.
Straight up an octave. A good place to stop because essentially this song starts very spoken. If you listen to Lara Fabian, she speaks all the way through. If you listen to Dalida, she sings Je suis malade, complètement malade. I think only a French person could do it and get away with it because it's such a quirky thing to do. What's great here, they start with Ko Woo Rim singing in his low voice, very low center of gravity when he sings, and obviously very parlando because I imagine that he speaks very much in that register. I'd love to hear him speak actually. But the flip over to the middle tenor voice was a little bit of a shock actually, but it's quite clever because it keeps us interested. And then this boy, when he's singing around the passaggio. Now he's singing this, it sounds to me like it's an F minor, but I'm just guessing. But he's singing in that area of the passaggio, which is F. So he's constantly going, malade, complètement malade. So he's what he does is he kind of sobs a little bit. It's a little, what I would call like a little Elvis sob, which is this engagement of the passaggio, which is literally bringing in the mechanism which turns the voice, and he's making a feature of that, and it's really, really very plaintive and rather sad. And what they're cleverly doing is they're weaving the vocals through the group, because as I said at the beginning, a very individual narrative, this song, so hard to make it a group song. Let's go on. Lovely cello. Oh, so we're going up a tone. The guy in the right, he's got a lovely quality. Just sometimes when a voice just kind of speaks to you, I think it suits him well, I think.
Comme m'exhorter les joies et qui me laisse seul. Mon désespoir, je suis. Very accomplished. You know, I'm just thinking of like boy bands, like, I don't mean to mention some, but like Backstreet Boys, Westlife, Boyzone, there's a lot of them. They don't come near to this kind of singing. I know it's crossover because essentially they've got a classical vibe. They've got Ko Woo Rim, who sometimes his voice is so cavernous that he sounds like he's filling the whole room all by himself. And the other three boys, they have voices that are actually much more similar. The three of them are very close in range to each other, and then Ko Woo Rim has this blanket sound at the bottom. I wouldn't be surprised if he was snapped up by an opera company and gone off to sing Sarastro and the Magic Flute and things like that, or Commendatore and Don Giovanni. Yes, the kind of voice he has. But he's still so young, he can do anything. But also, I do love the other boys. I think they're absolutely brilliant. What I really like is their commitment to always doing a wonderful job. Their harmonies are creative, they're sensitive, they're well rehearsed. They sing with perfect French. They're not a pop group, and yet they have this kind of 007 vibe. Can you imagine that at the end of a James Bond movie? It's just got that slightly retro sound. What was seen as rather OTT for a while now is just, I think there's a younger generation who think it's absolutely brilliant. And it is absolutely brilliant. And they are really great singers and really great professionals, good musicians, and most of all, work hard, because there's no faking it going on. And I'm telling you, I've been in the music business for 35 years, and I've seen a lot of people faking it, turning up, thinking it'll be okay, just kind of winging it a bit. There's no winging it going on here. Everything is brilliantly rehearsed, and that attention to detail is what sets Forestella apart from the rest. I've done a little bit of investigating. I said, how are these boys from South Korea singing so brilliantly in perfect French and looking $1 million? I've asked around in Bangkok, and you know the answer I got? Unanimously, I got this one answer: hard work. It's William in Thailand, the Bangkok voice coach. Thank you again for 1 million views. And please do keep checking my videos and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it very much. Chat to you soon. Bye.